Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video for the official channel for CruiseCasinoMafia.com. Couple of quick announcements. If you guys didn't know, we've changed the membership. We were doing something for like the first 2 years and I kept saying it was going to go away. It's gone away. People wanted a way to join that was a little cheaper. So now you can join for a 6-month subscription. It is auto-renewing, and you can do that over at CruiseCasinoMafia.com. The 6-month subscription does give you full access to all 600 plus videos, PDFs, mindset videos, and everything we're creating that comes under the Cruise Casino Mafia banner. And believe me, we're doing some really amazing stuff over the last couple of weeks for craps people. You have seen right in front of your own eyes the private videos of us doing serious math stuff and creating a brand new system right in front of your face called the, what do I call it? The Lazy Lays. And it's been phenomenal, and we're still tweaking it. And you guys are learning and seeing exactly how that's coming along, and you can play along with me and help me tweak it. So that's what's going on the craps side. On the baccarat and roulette side, we have a system that's going to be released sometime in the next 10 days. It's called Even Money Cycler. You will only get Even Money Cycler if you're a member of CruiseCasinoMafia.com. I'm doing the videos, PDFs, and everything. So new members, you have to join in the month of March to get access to it. So right now, that's our big promotion. Join this month and you're going to get access to a system that is crushing it. That every time you play the system, you have over a 97% chance of winning. And that's math. That's not smoke and mirrors. It's all based on math and probabilities. It is really incredible. I haven't seen anybody else really showing it in the way that we're doing things. And again, it's not just for baccarat players. It's for roulette players as well, or any even money bet in the casino. So that's going to be released in the next 10 days or so. Even Money Cycler. And you want to get in because if you're not in Cruise Casino Mafia, you will not have access or the ability to buy it. We are not selling that system to anybody. It is only going to be available through Cruise Casino Mafia. All right. So what else can I tell you? Crypto Mafia has started, and we're only allowing 100 people to join. We're already kicking butt just with the first week of the alerts on Crypto Mafia. We've already made money. And we're just getting started. And again, there's only 100 subscriptions. I'm not letting any more than that in. So the clock is ticking on that. You can join. It has its own website now. Crypto Mafia Alerts with an S on the end. CryptoMafiaAlerts.com. It's an annual membership. It's going to be a real tight group of people. Not only are we giving crypto alerts, but we are also, and we've crushed it for over 5 years, 6 years in crypto. So a lot of people have asked for it. I've decided to make it available to a very small amount of people. If you've never done crypto, you don't have to know anything. I do all the tutorials. It's really simple. It's not a lot of looking at charts or anything like that. I've made it real easy when to get in, and we'll be helping people when to get out. It'll also be giving you some passive income opportunities coming up in the next few months that you won't even have to trade for yourself, but they're only going to be available if you join CryptoMafiaAlerts.com. And last but not least, Casino Minions. I cannot go into detail publicly, but let's just say that only members of Cruise Casino Mafia now have the ability to get involved. Let's just keep it at this, a passive income opportunity where you will be making money from the casino but you will not be having to place any bets or do anything whatsoever. Can't say anything more publicly about that. That's only for members of cruisecasinomafia.com. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to show you a little strategy. It's not what we've been working on with the lazy lay bets, but I am going to show you. One second, guys. Let me turn this thing off. I thought I had it turned off. Okay. So here we go. This is one of those hybrid strategies that I absolutely love. So we are going to be placing, and we're going to baccarat this as Wayland says. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a pass line bet, but you can do this in many different ways. We're going to do a $50 pass line bet, and then what we're going to do is we are going to well, what we'll do is we're going to wait for a point number. All right. Well, we don't have to wait for a point number because we already made money. How do you like that? So we already made our $50 there. Let's see if we can get a point. There it is. It's an 8. So what we're going to do is kind of the best of both worlds. I'll show you what that means. We are going to lay either the 4 or the 10. And we can go back and forth on this. So we're going to lay the same amount that we're using on the pass line. So keep that in mind if you want to try this as a bubble craps. You can do this on the bubble craps. I do it all the time. We're going to lay the 10. Okay. We're going to lay the 10. Oh, I'm sorry. We're not laying the 10. What am I talking about? We're going to buy the 10. And on this, they don't have a buy bet. So we'll just place the 10. Okay. And then what we're going to be doing is we're going to take one or either the 6 or the 8. We already have the 8 as the point. So we're going to take the 6 for 30. Okay? And we're looking, and we're looking for one hit here. Watch this. All right, we're looking for the 6, 8, or 10. 6, 8, or 10. Let's see if we can get a hit. Oh, and we got the good one. So we just made, you almost basically make double. So we made $98 basically on that 10. So now watch what I do. In this situation, I'm going to play it like I do in the bubble craps. I'm going to drop down to 25 on the 10. So I'm going to regress. Okay? So now I only have 25 on the 10. If it hits again, I'm going to remove it completely. And here we go. We're looking for the 6, 10, or the 8, and we lost. All right. So we still made money because we hit the 10. You see that? Now, understand the reason I do that is because the 4 and the 10 basically pay double. So when you get one of those hits, you can either lock it up completely and take it down, or you can drop it down one level like I just did. So there's a lot of variation to this system, and that's the whole point of this. And I'll try to do a few different things to show you what I mean by that. So we're back on the pass line for 50. Okay, the point is a 9. So we'll take the 10 again. We'll keep taking the 10 until we get crapped out. So we're going to do 50 on the 10 again, the same as the pass line. And now we have a choice for the 6 or the 8 for 30. And this time, you know what? We're going to take the 6. Okay. Here we go. All right. So we have the 6, which is basically an easier number to hit, right? We have the 10. And remember, the 4s and 10s are harder to hit, but they pay double. So what I'm doing here is I'm kind of creating a hybrid between an easier number to hit, whatever the point number is, and a harder number to hit where we're going to get double. So we have the 6, the 9, and the 10. And there's the 6. Now you got a choice here, right? You just got $35 back. All right? So what you can do is you can drop this, right? Now again, if you were at the bubble craps, it's not a big deal. If you're at the regular table, you have to be at a table where you have the ability to drop this. So we'll pretend like we're on the bubble craps for the moment. And we'll drop this down from a 24 to a 12 to lock up half. Right? and we'll drop this to a 12. And I'll try this and show you guys what it looks like on bubble crap. So we'll do a few of these and then I'll switch it up. So now we don't have as much money out there now, right? We have 112 out there, but we did make 35 on the last one. So now what we're looking to do, we'd love to hit the 10, right? Love to hit the 10. If we hit the 6 again, I'll probably lock it up and drop down to 25 on the 10. And there we go. We hit the 9. So that's beautiful. So we just made $50 on our pass line bet. We're not going to leave these bets working. So let's take these down. Okay. And we'll reset. I think I could just hit clear. No, I couldn't do that. Didn't come down all the way. All right. Come on. This is ridiculous. Well, it won't happen again because I'm not leaving the winning bets up this time. So, all right. So let's look where we are. We already made $127. Okay? All right. So you know what we're going to do? I'll show you the bubble craps version now. All right? So what we can do there, let's do a $5 pass line bet. All right? And now we're going to do the 10 again, right? We're going to place the 10. We're going to do the same thing, right? 5 here, 5 here. And then we're going to take the 6 or the 8. Well, we already have the 6 because it's the pass line, right? So we'll do a $5 8. All right? So we have $15 on the table. Now, you can dummy this down even more. You want to do $3 on each instead of the 5? You can do that on bubble craps. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, I can't change it now. Whoops, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, let's just stick with the 5. And let's see where we're at. All right, we made the point, the 6. Okay, so now we're going to go back out on the pass line. Right, we made $5 on that shooter. And then let's keep going. All right, we lost because of the 3. No big deal. We're just going to replace it. We're not going to go up. And we're right back on the 6, so we're going to leave our 8 and our 10 working, right? Our 8 and 10 place bets are working. On the real table, you're going to buy the 10. You're not going to place it. The 4 and the 10 you always want to buy on the machine if you're playing bubble craps. So here we are again. What do we have? We have the 6, the 8, and the 10. We really would love to see the 10. And there it is, right? And it came down. So this time we're going to just take it down, right? We got $10 basically for our $5 bet, all right? So we're basically playing for nothing now. We're break even because we have no risk on the table, right? Because we took down the 10. So now we have the 6 and the 8 working. So let's see if we can hit that. 6 and the 8. And there it is, right? And I let it come down. So now we've made money on this shooter, and the only thing we have left is the pass line bet, the 6. Let's see if we can make that 6. And we didn't make the 6. No problem. All right, so we have $138 now. So we'll play this again like bubble craps, but I'll go down really even lower. I'll go down to the $3 bet here. All right, it's an 8. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to buy the 10 for 3, and we'll buy the opposite of the 8 for 3. And you understand what we're doing here is we're taking a number that pays double. We're also taking an easier number to make, right? The 6 or the 8. And in this case, we actually have the 8 as well for the pass line. And unfortunately, we got a 7, right? Now, we're still up right now. So I'm not going to go, well, actually I am because we lost everything. We didn't make anything there. So we'll go to we'll go up on this one. So we'll ladder up to a 6 and we'll play this as if we are on bubble craps. Oh, that's not good. All right. So now we're going to go to a 9. So we're at level 3 and we'll go to a $9 bet. All right. And now we're going to do a $9 bet on the 10. We'll make it a $10 bet on the 10 because you probably have to pay. Well, you're not going to pay vig on the bubble crab, so we'll just do it. Come on, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're going to do. We'll put 9 here, and we'll take the 6. And you can do anything you want. You don't have to. Oops. You don't have to cap it or anything like that when you're playing on the bubble crab. So we'll just do the same $9. 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so we have a total bet of $27 right now. Let's hit that 10. And there it is. Did I call for that or what? End down. We're locking it up. And now we have the 6 and the 9. So we're looking for the 6 or the 9. And there it is. And we locked it up. So the only thing we have left now is the 9. And we lost it. All right. So we did do well on that shooter. So what we'll do is we'll drop down to the $6 pass line. So we're going to drop down to level 2. Oh, that didn't help. We'll go back to the $9 bet. We'll go back to the level 3. 6, 7, 8, 9. So you could see how we ladder. Oh, that was horrible. Wow. So now we're going to do a $12 bet. That was pathetic. All right. Now we already have the 10. You see that, right? So what we can do, you have options now. So I'm going to take you kind of through the way that I look at this. We already have one of the double up numbers, right? The 4 and the 10. So you can, it depends on what you want to do. Remember, we're all the way up at our $12 bet from a $3 bet. So what you can do here is you can still go for the gusto and take the 4, right? And then the 6 or the 8. Or you can say we already have a one of the 4s and 10s, which are harder to make, and we're at a $12 bet. And you can just take the 6 and the 8. So what we're going to do is, we're still going to take the 4. Because we're at a higher level. Let's try to make our money back. And we'll take the 8 this time, which we haven't been, which we haven't been doing. We've been taking the 6. So you know the 6 is going to come out like 20 times now, right? All right. So let's see if we can make our money back and drop back to the level below this. This is a $36 bet now. There it is. All right. So we doubled up basically and made $23.40 on our $4 bet, and we let it take it down, right? Now what do we have? We have an 8 and a 10. Come on. Unfortunately, that did not work out too good. Now, we're going to stay at this level. So we're going to stay at the $12 level for now. And notice that you don't have to get crazy with craps like we do in some of the other games where you're martingaling, going up and up and up and up. Sometimes you don't have to do that, right? We're not down that much from where we were. I think we're around 130 or so. So there's no reason to get crazy. So we'll stay at this level for another shooter here. And we're not going to be staying at this level. We, after losing that, we are definitely having to go up. So we'll go from 12 to 15. So now I think that's level 4 or so. All right, so here we go. Now we've worked our way all the way to a $15 bet. Okay, and we won. So we went back. So now we can go back to our $12 bet. Since we made that money back, we'll just drop back down. So we're at our $12 bet. And we're covering the 4. So again, we have that same question. Let's take the 6 for 12. We know we're going to do that. And now the second number we'll take. Should we take the other easier number or take the 10? I think we're going to go with the 10 again. I think we're going to go with the 10 again. The 4s and 10s haven't been bad for us. Let's see if we can hit. And there we go. There's the 4. So we made our money on the pass line. So where are we at? We're at 117. So we're gonna stay at this level one more time. And if we can win a few more dollars, then we'll go back down. All right. The point is 9, and we have the 6 and the 10. And there's the 6. There we go. There we go. And look where we're at. See how slow crawl works? We're at $131, and we have $24 out there. So you know what we can do if we wanted to? We can lock this up or go back down just on this bet. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to drop this back down to a $9 bet. We'll leave it at 10. We'll leave it at 10. Never be afraid of regressing your bets in craps. Well, and you see why? Because we lost and we saved a little bit of money there. So we're back to 133. Okay, pretty much where we started that whole run. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to our $3 bets. I'm going to drop all the way back to the base. There's a 6. All right. So this time we'll take, we're going to stay with the 10. We'll do our $3 10, and we'll do our $3 8. And I'm still going to leave it so that it pulls them off at this point. Whoops, I did not do a $3 10. There's the $3 10. Okay. So I'm still going to leave it where it's going to pull it off after one hit. You know what? We're not going to do that. Let's make the decision as we go. There we go. So now we can take this down if we wanted to, or we can reduce it, right? So we can reduce this to show you another way of playing. We can reduce that to $2 and this to $2. So you see the flexibility, guys. People who don't play craps don't understand this because you don't have this flexibility in the other games. I shaved off $1 of each of these, right? And I got paid $3.50. So I got paid $3.50, and now I only have $4 at risk out here. Okay? You can do these type of things. Play smart. Regress, or pull it off completely. You're not missing out on anything. There's a million more shooters. That's the difference between this game and Baccarat and roulette and everything else. All right, so we have a 6, 8, and a 10. Let's see if we can hit something. And we do. We hit the point and we got paid. All right? So there we go. So let's keep going. And look at that. We got a 7. So, you know what? We left these bets up working. That was a mistake. Wasn't supposed to do that, guys. I was not interested in having these bets working on the come out. That's my fault because I clicked on it. But I would not, in this system or strategy, be working the come out on those normally. So those would not have lost. But we did make the money back here. All right, so here we go. So I'll uncheck that. So we're still at the base level with 3. So again, we want to pick one of the double up numbers, the 4 or the 10. This time I'll pick the 4. And then we want to pick one of the easier numbers. Well, we have the 6 already, so we'll just take the 8. Okay? So we're looking for a 4, 6, or an 8. And we lost all of them that time. All right? So now, again, you make that decision. And this is what makes this game so different. We're still up money. We don't have to go up, right? We don't have to go up. So we're not going to go up. We're playing on the bubble craps machine. We're rolling along. We don't need to. I'm just going to stay at the $3 level. All right, we've got the 4. The point is 4. We're going to take a 6 for 3, and we'll take the 10. So we have a 4, 6, and a 10. And there's the 6, and we pull it down. Okay, we made money. Now we only have $3 at risk up here, plus our $3 on the pass line, and the point is a 4, right? So here we go. Let's see if we can make a 4 or a 10. And there it is. There's the 10 doubled up. We cannot lose now. Do you understand? We cannot lose because we made basically close to $6 here. We only have $3 at risk here. So now it's just a battle between the 4 and the 7. And usually the 7 wins. just like that. All right, so we're up a few dollars again. So I'll do it one more time. And we'll put our $3 back out there. So you can understand what I'm showing you is that you can mix and match. That's the point of this. We're taking an easier number to hit that doesn't pay as much, the 6 or the 8, and then we're taking one of the numbers that's basically a double, the 4 and the 10. That's what I'm trying to show you on this video. All right, so we already have a 6. So we're going to take the 8 for 3, the same amount as the pass line, and then just pick and choose which one you want, the 4 or the 10. We'll go with the 10. And there's the 8. We made $3.50. You only have $4 over here, and we locked that up. We took it down. Okay? So now we have the 6 and the 10. And there it is. Okay? You hit the pass line, you made your extra $3, you're up again. And now you can either, take this down, and let's see where we're at. We're at 142. Now, obviously, most of that money came from when we were playing the bigger money. But I wanted to show you that this works great for bubble craps, no stress whatsoever, right? And I wanted to show you can play with bigger money at the regular table as well. So basically, this is kind of what I call, it's not a hybrid system because we're not on the dark side. All the bets are on the light side for this system. But what I'm doing is I'm combining the combinations of the dice. So you can look and say, how many ways is there to make a 4 or a 10, right? There's a 2 and 2 and a 3 and a 1. So there's 4 ways to make it. Now you say, what are you talking about? Because we look at it in craps as there's a 2 on one dice, there's a 2 on the other. So it's basically 2 ways to make the 4, right? And there's a 3 and a 1, and a 1 and a 3, right? So that's how many combinations you're basically getting if you bet the 4 and the 10. But if you look at the 6 and the 8, it's a lot more combinations, right? So you're getting the best of both worlds. And then what I need you to understand is that the flexibility of either coming down a level, you don't have to keep the full bets up if you don't want to. You can shave it down, or you can take the one that hit, like 1 and down. And you can play it either way. So people that are new to craps, there's so much flexibility in this game, and that's what makes it so much fun. All right? There's not one way to play what I'm showing you. You can even lock it up after one hit. Do you understand that? So let me show you that. Let's see if we can get that to happen. So let's do one more. Okay, so we have an 8, right? So let's bet the 6 for 3, and this time we'll take the 4 for 3, and hopefully we can get a hit. That's a 3. There it is. So we locked up the profit, and it came down. We can even do this. We can play for 1 hit and down. And now the only thing we have going on now is right here. It's the 8. It's the pass line. So let's see what happens. So you can play it that way, which is even more conservative. So now it's the 8 versus the 7. And we won. Okay? So we locked up our money. We didn't take any risk after getting 1 hit on the place numbers. And we were lucky enough to make our pass line bet. That was a perfect scenario to show you. All right? So that's one way to play. It's a simple way to play the light side. I show you guys a lot of dark side strategies using the don't pass or the lay bets. I'm a big fan of that. But you can do lots of things on the light side too, and I don't want people to think that you can't play on the light side. This is the way that I like to play on the light side. One of the ways, all right, is to lock up the money real quick and to play an easy number and a double up number. All right? And that's it for now. We'll show you a lot more. Remember, Even Money Cycler, you could only get that system by joining in the month of March, cruisecasinomafia.com. And of course, the members that are already in are obviously going to be getting it. We'll see you guys on the next video. Take it easy. I'll have the link for Cruise Casino Mafia to join in the description, as well as the few spots that are left for Crypto Mafia Alerts. Crypto Mafia Alerts. That's going to be in the description. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.